Hello, and welcome to today's meditation on the rose frequency, welcoming it into our heart, into our auric field, and just allowing ourselves the downtime to really bask in the frequency of the rose. Just taking a few moments to get settled, prepare your space, maybe grab a cup of tea, light a candle, whatever it is you need to do today to feel settled into this space. Why meditate on the frequency of the rose? Well, the rose vibrates at a rate of 320 megahertz, making it the highest vibrational frequency plant or stone in all of existence on Earth that we have discovered yet. I love the rose frequency as an amazing starting point to help you start to learn and work with different frequencies because it is ever so loving, it is ever so gentle, and there is also the physical connection to help with that energetic physicality bridge. Basically, as we know, there are roses, there is rose oil, there is rose tea, we have a rose quartz crystal. There's so many different ways that you can work with the rose in the physical realm, as well as working with it in the energetic realm to help bridge that connection. So today, as we drop in, we're going to be turning our attention to our heart center and envisioning it as a rose. Just allowing whatever comes through to come through as a piece of information about the current state and existence of your heart center. So, with that being said, just one last reminder that you absolutely can call upon the rose frequency without needing its physical existence in front of you. But it is absolutely nice to have both. So, if you are ready, just getting yourself into a comfortable position. Maybe that is laying down, maybe it's seated in lotus pose, or maybe it's standing up. Whatever feels right for you, just ensuring that you have a straight spine. Now, just slowly starting to deepen the breath as we welcome ourselves into this space. And as you start to take your deep breaths, just envisioning a light pink, airy like substance going in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just sighing out a denser energy. Maybe it's gray, maybe it's brown. Whatever it looks like, just sighing that out now. And as you are taking these breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, and you're envisioning the pink light coming in and the density going out, just directing that breath into your heart center to awaken the heart chakra. There's no right or wrong way to breathe, just allowing your breath to be a nice slow rhythm deep into the heart center. And now, with our attention on our hearts, just allowing yourself to welcome in the imagery of a rose. And as this image comes into your mind's eye, setting the intention that it represents your heart's current state of being. And as this image becomes more solidified, just observing its color, observing its state of health, what phase of life it's in. Maybe it's a bud, maybe it's about to bloom, maybe it's a full bloom sending out all these amazing rose codes. Maybe it's just a seed. Maybe you're seeing the thorns on the stem. Just observing what is coming through without judgment. Again, this is just a piece of information. Being inquisitive. If you feel called, you can ask, what does this tell me about my heart? What does this represent about my heart? And if you feel called to just observe, then just observe. This is your experience. Just a few more moments here to observe the imagery that came through. And now, no matter what state of being that your rose is in, just directing your attention to allowing the petals to furl open. And if they are already open, just really taking that in. Maybe you can just barely smell the slight fragrance of the rose. And as your petals begin to unfurl, we're going to start welcoming in the rose frequency into our field. You may feel a slight tingling sensation in the heart center. You may feel this frequency completely encapsulate your entire auric field. It may feel like little trickles of water running down your spine or across your shoulders. Just observing the experience for whatever it is offering to you right now. There is no right or wrong. And as you observe this frequency coming into your field, just taking note of where it is existing right now, what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it smells like, what it looks like. Whatever is presenting to you right now. As this rose frequency swirls around you, in and out of your system, is filling the entirety of your auric field. Just using your power of visualization and your power of intention to start directing this frequency at your heart center. For some of you, it may feel a little intense at first. And intense isn't always bad, but universal love is so vast, and if we're not used to welcoming it into our heart, at first it can be a little whoo. But just allowing yourself to breathe it in slowly. And if it's too much, just asking that it eases off. Asking that it comes into your heart center with a little bit more compassion and a little bit more grace. And if it came in like a steady stream, a steady flow, if it came in like a big hug, just really, really sinking into that. If any emotions want to come through, just letting them be released right now. It can be an emotional experience to feel how loved we are. And the rose frequency is so able to show you that. So now for a few minutes, whatever your experience may be, just allowing this frequency into your heart. This is your chance to learn what is too much and how to ease off. And it's your chance to learn what feels so good and how to just continuously welcoming it in. And just a reminder that no experience is wrong. No experience is bad. It's again just information and data to take with you after leaving this meditation. Another piece to understand yourself and what you're still needing. Just taking these last few moments to really soak in the rose frequency. Slowly starting to bring your attention back to your breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to collectively take 3 breaths together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to let out a big sigh with the breath out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, in. And out. In. And out. Lastly, in. And one big sigh. Thank you so much for being here today. There is no rush to get up. There is no rush to leave this space. And just remembering that the rose frequency is something you can tap into at any point in time. Now that you know how it feels for you through your own channel, you know what to expect as you welcome it in. Thank you again so much for being here. Thank yourself for being here. And don't forget to take care of yourself and always drink lots of water. Love to all. Thank you so much.